Is there more to Katy Perry's musical past than we know? Let's take a look at why Katy Perry regrets her early Christian music career. Relationship with religion. When it comes to Katy Perry, she's not always had the most ordinary relationship with her religion, and recently, in an interview with Zane Lowe on Apple Music, Katy Perry decided to shed some more light on this topic and the role that Christianity has played in her career as a musician. As a child, Katy Perry was brought up in a strictly Christian household, where there were a ton of rules that were implemented, including banning the words deviled eggs. Even though Katy Perry is one of the biggest musicians of her time, as a child, she was not allowed to listen to anything except Christian music, and the only way she found out about Madonna and Marilyn Manson is because her family was picketing their concerts. While Katy Perry would often accompany her family at picketing concerts, she was once able to get a glimpse of Marilyn Manson's concert, and she instantly understood what it was about. Well, we guess Katy Perry had an instant connection with music, which was not necessarily Christian. So how exactly did Katy Perry get into the music industry? And what does her religion have to do with it? But before we get into more details about why Katy Perry regrets her early Christian music career, if you're liking our content so far, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification button so you can get notified every time we post a new video, and you can stay updated about what's going on in the lives of some of your favorite Hollywood celebrities, and what are some of their biggest regrets regarding their careers. Gospel singer. Well, while we now see Katy Perry as one of the most iconic hip-hop singers of today, back when she was starting out, Katy Perry entered the music industry at the ripe age of 16. However, unlike most of her peers and people who were entering the music industry, Katy Perry started out as a gospel singer. Owing to her naturally incredibly vocal cords, Katy Perry was able to climb her way to the top, and within no time she was touring the country as a Christian music artist. However, being a gospel singer was just not in the stars for Katy Perry, and within a year she realized that gospel singing was only drifting her away from religion. It was at this point that Katy Perry decided to do secular music, revamping her entire personality as a singer. In 2008, Katy Perry was able to get her big break through her song I Kissed a Girl, and if you've heard the song, you can tell this was a major step away from the gospel singing that Katy Perry probably did back in the day. Naturally, this caused a major rift between Katy Perry and her extremely religious family, and from then onwards, Katy Perry's religious beliefs started becoming questionable for her family. Religious beliefs. Considering the drama that went on between Katy Perry and her family regarding her religious beliefs, Katy Perry has chosen to stay silent on the topic until now. In her interview with Zane Lowe, Katy Perry finally spoke up about her current religious beliefs, and here's what she had to say. She said she had to make a choice between either agreeing to disagree with her parents or having no parents, and that her attempts at changing her parents' core belief systems were entirely futile. Katy Perry also mentioned that since she grew up in a very sheltered environment, she made an alternative reality for herself, and while some people viewed it as a rebellion, she was trying to make her way around the strict rules that were enforced in her house. Katy's parents have now evolved a lot and have become more compassionate and loving towards her, after years and years of not understanding each other or giving Katy Perry the space to be who she wanted to be. Katy Perry also mentioned that her belief and relationship with religion is not directly associated with the Bible, and she likes to define herself as a seeker towards better human evolution, instead of just following one religion by the book. Regrets? Well, it's clear that the environment that Katy Perry grew up in was not ideal for her, and considering the music that Katy Perry has been releasing, it's safe to say that she's not someone who believes in a very pseudo-strict version of Christianity. Naturally, since a major chunk of Katy Perry's life revolves around being a singer, and considering how she started off as a gospel singer, it makes sense that Katy Perry regretted her career as a Christian musician. If you look at Katy Perry's songs now, you can tell that if she had stuck to her conventional gospel singing and hadn't broken herself free from the rules that were imposed in her household, she would have probably never reached her full potential, or maybe even enjoyed music and singing as much as she does now. Her one and only Christian album, Katy Hudson, was a definite low point in Katy's career, since it only sold 200 copies, and brought no ounce of fame and popularity toward her career. However, Katy Perry has admitted that even though she regrets her early career as a Christian musician, there were some lessons that she learned from it, and it did teach her some songwriting skills that have helped her today. Well, now that you know why Katy Perry has some regrets regarding her career as a Christian musician, do you think Katy Perry will ever go back to that life? Let us know in the comments below.